Hello, kids. It's Josh here, and once again, it's time for another episode of the Bible, and this is an atheist point of view. Now, what basically I am doing is just reading from the New International Version of the Bible, one chapter at a time, on one chapter per video, because myself, I find it absolutely hysterical. I mean, it's funny when you think about it hard. It's just. Besides, a lot of the other shit just doesn't make sense and doesn't add up, or the names, are a pain in the ass pronounced. So, yeah. And I decided to 86 my tripod, so just have to use one hand on one and a hand on the Bible. Anyways, before I go ahead and start off, let's. All right. I also thought I'd try something new. All right. Chapter 14, in Numbers, the people rebel. That's the third verse. Verse 1, that night, all the people of the community, the Israelites, grumbled against Moses, and Aaron and the whole assembly said to them, "If only we had died in Egypt, or in this desert. If only." Hey, go ahead and make up for it now and off yourself. If Aaron and the whole assembly said to them, "If only we had died in Egypt or in the desert." Verse 3, why is the Lord bringing us to this land only to let us fall by the sword? Our wives and children will be taken as plunder, pillage and plunder. Wouldn't it be better for us to go back to Egypt? And they said to each other, "We should choose a leader and go back to Egypt." Verse 5, then Moses and Aaron fell face down in front of the whole Israelite assembly gathered there. You think that hurt? Get up, you drunks! Verse 6, Joshua son of Nun, son of nothing, and Caleb son of Jephunneh. What a fucking name. Jephunneh. Who were among those who had explored the land, tore their clothes, and said to the entire Israelite assembly, "That land we passed through, fucking hair, and explored, it is exceedingly good. If the Lord is pleased with us, He will lead us into the land, a land flowing with milk and honey." I hope there's going to be English muffins. Alright, and then we'll give it to us. Only do not rebel against the Lord. And do not be afraid of the people of the land, because we will swallow them up. They swallow. They're nice people. They swallow. Swallow them up. Their protection is gone, but the Lord is with us. Do not be afraid of them. But the whole assembly, verse 10, talked about stoning them. But the whole assembly talked about stoning them. Then the glory of the Lord appeared at the tent of meeting to all the Israelites. Verse 11, the Lord said to Moses, "How long will these people treat me with contempt? How long will they refuse to believe me, in spite of all my miraculous signs?" I'm on the bike trail, by the way. Where the fuck did I leave off? Verse 12, I will strike them down with a plague and destroy them, but I will make you a greater nation and stronger than they. Even though I created them too. Verse 13, Moses said to the Lord, "Then the Egyptians will hear about it. By your power you brought these people up from among them." Dirty. Verse 14, and they will tell the inhabitants of this land about it. They have already heard about you, O Lord, are with these people, and that you, O Lord, have been seen face to face, that your cloud stays over them. He's in the cloud. He's got a nice one. Have been seen face to face, that your cloud stays over them, and that you go before them in a pillar of cloud by day and a pillar of fire by night. Fire. Verse 15, if you put these people to death, all at one time, it would save you some trouble. Fuck. The nations who have heard this report about you will say, the Lord was not able to bring these people into the land as he promised them on oath, so he slaughtered them in the desert. Verse 17. Now may the Lord's strength be displayed, just as you have declared. Verse 18. The Lord is slow to anger. I can't tell. Abounding in love and forgiving sin and rebellion. Yet he does not leave the guilty unpunished. He punishes the children for the sin of the fathers to the third and fourth generation. And thanks, God, you fucking dick. Verse 19. In accordance with your great love, forgive the sin of these people, just as you have pardoned them from the time they left Egypt until now. Verse 20. The Lord replied, I have forgiven them as you asked. Verse 21. Nevertheless, as surely as I live and as surely as the glory of the God fills the whole earth. Please don't call me Shirley. Not one of the men who saw my glory and the miraculous signs I performed in Egypt and in the desert, but who disobeyed me and tested me 10 times. Got them 10 times. Don't metric. Verse 23. Not one of them will ever see the land I promised on oath to the forefathers. No one who has treated me with contempt will ever see it. But because my servant Caleb has a different spirit and follows me wholeheartedly, I will bring him into the land he went to, and his descendants will inherit it. I can't remember what's there, but I needed you to explore it. Since the Amalekites and the Canaanites are living in the valleys, turn back tomorrow and set out towards the desert along the route to the Red Sea. Verse 26. The Lord said to Moses and Aaron, how long will this wicked community grumble against me? Probably a long goddamn time. Maybe they need a little more proof. Real! I have heard the complaints of these grumbling Israelites. So tell them, as surely as I live, declares the Lord, I will do to you the very things I heard you say. In the desert your bodies will fall. Every one of you 20 years old or more who was counted in the census and who has grumbled against me. If you were counted or if you had some kind of beef with me, then you're fucked. Verse 30. Not one of you will enter the land I swore with uplifted hand to make your home. What? Not one of you will enter the land I swore with uplifted hand to make your home, except Caleb, son of Jephunneh, and Joshua, son of Nun. Absolutely nothing. Verse 31, as your children that Joshua, son of Nun, as your children that you said you would be taken as plunder, I will bring them in to enjoy the land you have rejected. Rejected. Verse 32, but your bodies will fall in the desert. Your children will be shepherds here for 40 years, suffering for your unfaithfulness until the last of your bodies lies in the desert. Fucking Christ. Verse 34, for 40 years, one year for each of the 40 days you explore the land, you will suffer for your sins. Suffer! Fuck. And know what it is like to have me against you. Verse 35, I, the Lord, have spoken, and I will surely do these things to this whole wicked community which has banded together against me. All against you, God. They will meet their end in this desert. Here they will die. Mormon Church. Oh, we're gonna leave off. Oh, yes. Verse 36. This is a challenge with just one hand. Verse 36. So the men Moses had sent to explore the land who returned and made the whole community grumble against him by spreading a bad report about it. A report! A bad report! You got an F. Verse 37, these men responsible for spreading the bad report about the land struck down and died of a plague before the Lord. instantly turned into zombies and died. Verse 38, of the men who went to explore the land, only Joshua, son of Nun, and Caleb, son of Jephunneh, survived. Verse 39, when Moses reported this to all the Israelites, they mourned bitterly. Early the next morning, they went up toward the high hill country. We have sinned, they said. We will go up to the place the Lord promised. You guys do that. Verse 41, but Moses said, why are you disobeying the Lord's command? This will not succeed. Do not go up, because the Lord is not with you. You will be defeated by your enemies, for the Amalekites and the Canaanites will face you there. Because you have turned away from the Lord, He will not be with you, and you will have to fall by the sword. Can it be a gun? Alright, verse 44, nevertheless, in their presumption they went up toward the high hill country, though neither Moses nor the ark of the Lord's covenant moved from the camp. Then the Amalekites and the Canaanites who lived in that hill country came down and attacked them and beat them down all the way to Hormah. Hey, watch this. Yeah, I'm in the parking lot. Woo! Oh, well, kids, once again, this has been Josh, and this has been the Bible and an atheist point of view.